Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any Medicare App Backends API Node.js inside. Today we need to developing this here the chat message clear alls API we need to develop here, and we need to this project continue after the 15 days because we need to go outsides of the city. That's why I need to not making here for this series. We need to pre-recorded some other series. We need to put this here the daily video. Dot panics. We need to after comebacks we need to again they continue this series and to time to complete this year the projects. Now need to continue this year the clear all message need to API need to developing here. Need to write down here the app dot post slash need to write down here API slash app dot chat clear all message. Set here the request message like here's. Now need to call here the check helper tokens request object request dot headers, and now need to response, and we need to get this here the user object returns here if here the successfully token is verified. Now need to call this here the helper dot dlog request dot body. We need to print here the console log, and also need to save inside the request object variables this request body like here. Now we need to check here the helper dot check parameter valid request object. Then after need to check here the receiver ID. Also need to check here needs these required parameters. If found these parameters inside the data, then to like this we need to set here. Now need to call this here the update query and to clear this whole message for this related to these users. Need to set here. So now need to call this here the update chat delete set here created date set here the now time where user underscore id and receiver id question mark like here. So need to write down here. Need to pass this here the parameters u object dot user id and request object dot receiver id. Need to pass here these parameters. Now need to write down here the errors and results. Two variables need to return this here. This callback. Now need to check here if get any errors, then to write down here the helper dot throw html errors result not results response, sorry forget this line, and return this here. Now we need to write down here the result affected row not more than 0 means here the not record found and not updating any data. That's why we need to inserting this here the records. First of all need to success response, need to returning here, and after need to write down here insert records status colon slash set here 1 message. Need to write down here chat clear all message done like here setting here. And another this is the success if here the founds any affected row, then to update this data records are the done. If not found means the database inside this users against no any delete history. That's why we need to create here the new history. Need to write down here the db dot query, and we need to call this here the insert into chat delete, and we need to set this here the user underscore id, receiver id. Need to set here like here this data, and set here the values. Create here two question mark for two columns, and now need to pass this here the user object dot user id, request object dot user underscore id, like this sets here, not user id, receiver id. Make mistake, errors, and we need to get this here the result. Now we need to check against if it gets any errors, then to return these functions. If found here the result means here the successfully clear this history. Else parts need to paste this here against, need to fail, says all fail. Now like this save here. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment section. So I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care. And please don't panic here because we need to 15 days. We need to go this year the outsides. That's going to not making for this continue this series. After 15 days, we need to continue this series again. So we need to creating here the more API, and then after we need to calling inside the Node.js projects. And this time between we need to already we need to pre-record the web series designs. We need to Flutter programming. So we need to pre-upload it one by one days. We need to setting here. And everyone have a happy Diwalis and happy New Year's.